game day. Time to whip up some great snacks to eat while we watch our favorite team. First up, we're going to whip up some double bacon poppers. And start off by putting half a clean jalapeno, about 3 cloves of garlic, and 8 ounces of cream cheese into our food processor. Now to that, we're going to add about 3 ounces of our favorite hot sauce. If you want to make these really hot and spicy when you clean those jalapenos, just save some of that white pith and those seeds and you can put that in here. That'll make it hotter. Now we're going to take some fully cooked bacon. We're going to break it up. I got 4 strips of it here, and we're going to put that in with our cheese mixture. Now we're going to process that until we get a nice thick paste. Now we've cleaned our jalapenos, we've cut it in half lengthways. We're going to go ahead and just take a spoon and stuff those until you fill them up. Now once they're full, we're going to take our bacon. Instead of using the normal half a piece of bacon, we're going to take the entire strip of bacon, start at the small end of the jalapeno, and just wrap it around there until we cover the entire jalapeno up with it. Next up is our hot and spicy artichoke dip. We're going to start out by putting a cup of grated Parmesan into our mixing bowl with a cup of mayonnaise or salad dressing, whatever you prefer. Now we're going to add to that a 14-ounce can of rinsed artichokes that we've chopped up. We're going to throw in a small tin of mild chilies, and then we've got some fresh chilies that we chopped up, just jalapenos, and we're going to put about a quarter of a cup in. Now we got a tablespoonful of minced garlic. I'm going to throw on the old paddle here and mix this up as well as we can. Now with that done, we got our cast iron dishes here. We're going to go ahead and just put our dip into those. Rather than have one big bowl of dip that everybody's got to keep going back to, I prefer to do the 4 individual bowls. That way everybody can get their own bowl. Alright, we got those full. We're going to take some fresh Reggiano Parmesan and we're going to grate that right over the top. Okay, now we're going to do our scallop stuffed mushrooms. We're going to start out, we got a cupful of Italian seasoned breadcrumbs in here and a cupful of Parmesan cheese, grated cheese. We're going to put 2 cloves of garlic in with that. Then we're going to add in about a tablespoonful of oregano. Now we're going to blend that up real well. As we do that, we're going to drizzle in some olive oil. We want to get this into not quite a paste, but a pretty moist, kind of granular mixture. Now normally we'd use small scallops and put them into our mushrooms. I didn't happen to be able to get a hold of any of those, so I'm taking the larger scallops and cutting them in half. These are brown cremini mushrooms. We're going to take our mixture and we're going to pack it on top of that, cover the scallop completely, and bring it right out to the edges of the mushroom cap. Should have enough mixture to do 12 of these. Finally, we're going to go ahead and do some BBQ meatballs in pastry cups. Now this is fully cooked bacon. You can buy it in a packet at the store, and these are fully cooked meatballs. Okay, all we're going to do is cut this bacon into small pieces, just bend it over, stick a toothpick through it, and put it into the meatball. Now what we also got at the store was some of this phyllo dough. These are little dough cups. They come pre-baked. We're going to take our meatballs, dip them into some Chipotle barbecue sauce, and then we're going to set them in those pastry cups. Now let's move out to our grill. We set our temperature for 345 and preheated it. We're going to go ahead and put our jalapeno poppers in there. And then right next to those, we're going to set our artichoke dip pans. Now if you want your bacon crispy, put those poppers on the left side. I don't like it real crispy, so I put it on the right. Okay, 30 minutes later, this stuff is cooked and ready to go. Now we're going to move on to our next two dishes. We're going to start off by putting our scallop stuffed mushrooms in. We're going to cook those for a total of 30 minutes. But after 15 minutes, we're going to go ahead and put in our meatballs and our phyllo dough. Okay, everything's done and on the table. I'd like to stick around and talk, but it's game time. Enjoy.